This is the HBCU Update. I'm Ricky King. The MEAC released their all-conference listing this week. Chris Bell heads up the Spartans on the first-team All-MEAC list, along with center Will Falaseki. On the defensive side of the ball, the Spartans, their All-American defensive back Terrell Whitehead is on the first team, along with defensive tackle Josh Turner making the grade on the first-team defense for the Spartans. The Pirates have LaMarcus Coker on the first-team offense, and defensive lineman Kendrick Ellis and linebacker Julio Sanchez is on the first-team defense for the Pirates, along with specialist punter Jamal Blanchard. The MEAC champion South Carolina State Bulldogs take on the Mountaineers of Appalachian State in the FCS playoffs. We pick it up in the second quarter as Amonte Edwards finds Brian Quick in the end zone for a touchdown. Then Edwards is picked off by Raphael Bush, and he will return it 49 yards for a touchdown. After an exchange of field goals in the second half, it came down to the fourth quarter. With 7:42 left to play, the Bulldogs line up for a field goal that could potentially take the lead. But the snap is mishandled and is picked up by Dominique McGuffey. He takes it 50 yards for the score, and that is your game winner. App State wins 20-13, and they move on to play the winner of the Richmond-Elon contest on December the 5th.
I hope you enjoyed your Turkey Day weekend. This is Trevor A. Jones with your nourishment to fulfill that SWAC attack. The number one team in the SWAC, the now 8-1 Prairie View A&M Panthers and Alabama A&M Bulldogs will face each other next week in the SWAC championship game. Both teams will have been off for 3 weeks by the time they play this one, but both teams are ready and focused for their trip to the ship. A&M head coach Anthony Jones.
Prairie View 2006. We come in here, we got the East wrapped up. Prairie View comes here, play us for our final game. They end up beating us 13-6 or 13-7, and we haven't beaten them since.
Sounds like Coach Jones is ready to stop losing to the purple and gold. Prairie View, who beat Arkansas Pine Bluff 49-17, and head coach Henry Frazier are focused on finishing on top.
We're ranked number 2 in black college football, so we want to continue to win.
It's the Bulldogs and the Panthers in Birmingham, Alabama for the SWAC title game on December 12th. Now, this past weekend in the Bayou Classic, Grambling State humbled Southern 31-13. Meanwhile, earlier in the week on Thanksgiving Day, Tuskegee's running game, led by Tony Fournier's 103 yards and a touchdown, combined with the Golden Tigers defense, which, by the way, set a school record by holding Alabama State to minus 57 yards rushing, as Tuskegee blanked the Hornets of Alabama State 21-0. Word is Coach Reggie Barlow's on the hot seat, and the Classic could have been his final game as head coach at ASU. And speaking of coaches, Willie Totten resigned as head coach of the Delta Devils after a 3-7 season. No word on who will replace him as the head coach of the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils. Now this weekend, there's one game left in the SWAC regular season, as Southern will try to rebound against Coach Johnny Cole and the Texas Southern Tigers, which ain't gonna be easy.
We got a good football team here, and we got some good football players, and we feel good about where we are.
Do what you do, Coach Cole, as your Texas Southern Tigers will try to finish the season at 500. Right now they stand at 4-5, and Southern is 6-4. And before I go, a quick note, the 11th Annual Pioneer Bowl will be played this weekend, and Tuskegee, the number 3 team in all of black college football, takes on Elizabeth City State. I'm Trevor A. Jones with your HBCU update, SWAC style. Hey!